Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas to the be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under command in general, y'all. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin' my nigga. We be flying, fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
I got you. Let it rap real quick. Look.
City it's time to vote off. Oh my God, a real nigga. Cause he wasn't no dog. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. My family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times soon. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Shabba, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turn this child into a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he give them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, but they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Yeah. Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under command and Journey of Hunter, and we ain't affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group or anybody else, period. I'm Priest and Officer 1000, Officer Kawan, out of ISUPK, Louisiana, and this is our Sabbath service. We're going to pick up where we left off last week in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 9. We'll go ahead and begin the service with our prayers. With that, I say Imajim, which means to stand in Hebrew. La Yasha Allah, which means to Israel. Sar, which means to turn. Upon HaKodam, which means face the east. We'll say the prayers both in Hebrew and in English. First is the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Washamayim, Nadelanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Noah, Kabawat Noah, Kasalak Noah, Kabawat Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabaya Ayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, La'aiwalamyam, Aman. In the English we read, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. This is Hakak, or the power. The power in Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashah, Nadelanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Maka'ala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Latahar, Ha Matazarayim, Hakak, Hakoyam, Hakmat Hakak, Al Rikawat, Hatama'ala, Lagarshan, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the water our mind. In the English we read, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel, or Barak Yasha'Allah in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasha'Allah, Wa Ha Bayat Saparium, Barak Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the water of mine. In the English we read, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Yasha'Allah and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew and then in the English. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al Haharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Al Yatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hanala'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayishan, Shawamar, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tezalka, Al Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a Yakalka, Wayarak, Balal Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Ra, Yashamar, Atnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza Adka, Wabawa Adka, Ma'ait, Wa'aidai Walam. In the English we read, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew and then in the English. Al-Hayam, Al-Damiyalaka, Al-Takarash, wa Al-Tashakwat, Al-Kayahana, Al-Yabyaka, Yahamayawan, wa Ma-Shana Yaka, Sha'awa Ra'ash, Al-Aimaka, Ya'ira Yamwa, Sawad, wa Yata Aitazawa, Al-Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanahakidam, Magoya, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'Allah, Iwad, Kaya, Nawaitazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Ahalya, Adawam, Wayashemai, Alaham, Alayam, Mo'aba, Wahagariam, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashat, I'm Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, I'm Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banachal, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Ayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadaya Mawa, Ka'irab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Manai, Kal Nasiya Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanyarokha, Ka'ash, Tawa Ira Ya Ira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Haryam, Kan, Taradatma, Wasa Iraka, Wabasa Wapatka, Tawahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shimka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahalwa, Aya Ai, Waya Khaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya Ata, Shimka, Yahweh, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kaha Arataza. In the English, we read, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha'Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisir, as to Jabin, and the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zaid, yea, all their prince as Zabah and as Zamunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew and then in the English. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, wa Maka Ya Allah, wa Allah Hayam, Matazabaya, Allah Wap Yahana, Ha Allah Wapyam, Ha Saranyam, Ha Kwatazayanyam, Ha Kayal Yalamyam, wa Ha Akwakin, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. What we read in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it. This is curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers in the school. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, child support, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek, synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinhead, Posse Kamikaze, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, the White House, China, Iran, Korea, Russia, all of our enemies. Open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabia, which means be seated. All right, Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shai, which means bless the Most High Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Let's go ahead and get it in. Let's clap it up. All right, we're going to get this class popping, man. Let's go ahead and start. We're in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 9. We'll be reading first in the Hebrew and then in the English. We'll do my best to share the screen with y'all. Let me see. Give me just a moment. All right. Here we go. Change it to the Hebrew. Verse 9. All right, so we're going to read the first 7 verses in Hebrew, and then we'll read that same 7 verses in the English to transliterate what we just read so that you may be able to understand. Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 9. Wa'amar lakam. Let me make this a little larger, y'all. So like 1 second. By ata ha hawa la amar la awakal labadia sha'ata athakam. Verse 10. Yahweh alahayakam ha rabah athakam wa hanakam ha yawam ka kawa bawa baya salaki ha shamya la rabah. Verse 11. Yahweh alahaya bawathkam yasap al yakam kakam alap pa'ai mayam wa ya barak athakam ra'amar debar lakam. Verse 12. Ayaka asha'a salaki labadia taracha kam wa masha akam wara yabakam. Verse 13. Ha bawa lakam a nashayam chakamyam wa nabanyam wa yad ayam la shabbat kam wa ayash. So like wa a shayama bara'ash yakam. Verse 14. All right, verse 14. Wa ta'ayna wa ataya wa ta'amar yam tawab ha debar ashar debarata la aishawata. Verse 15. Wa arqaq ata ra'ashya shabbat yakam anashyam chakam yam wa yada'ayam wa atan awatham ra'ash yam al yakam sharya alap yam wa sharya ma'awath chamash yam wa sharya aisharath wa shatarayam la shabbat yakam. In a second. All right. Now in the English, Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 9. And I spake unto you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear you myself alone. Verse 10. Yahweh your power hath multiplied you, and behold, ye are this day as the stars of heaven for multitude. Verse 11. Yahweh, power of your fathers, make you 1,000 times so many more as ye are, and bless you as he hath promised you. Verse 12. How can I myself alone bear your cumbrance and your burden and your strife? Verse 13. Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. Verse 14. And ye answered me and said, the thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do. Verse 15. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over 50s, and captains over 10, and officers among your tribes. If anybody wants to know how ISUPK has a rank structure, from captains of 13, well, excuse me, from generals down to captains of 13,000, captains of 10,000, officers of 5,000, officers of 1,000, officers of 500, officers of 50, and troopers and young men. This shows the ranking system in the Bible for the children of Yasha Allah. All right, back in the Hebrew, we're starting at verse 16. Wa atazawa ata shapat yakam ba'aith ha hawa'a la amar shamai bayan salaki achayam a yakam salaki wa shapat dam tazadak bayan ayash wa bayan achayawa wa bayan garawa. Verse 17. La'a ta hayarwa panyam bama shapat ka kwatana kagadal tashamai salaki tashamaya one la'a ta gawarwa mapanya ayash kaya ha mashapat la'a layam wa ha dabar ashar yakwash ha makam tha qarab one alaya wa shamai tayawa. Verse 18. Wa tazawa athakam ba'aith ha hawa'a ata call ha dabar yam ashar ta aishawan. Verse 19. Wa nasa'ai macharab wa nalak ath call ha madabar ha gadawal wa maha wara'a ha wa'a ashar ra'a yatam darak hara ha amaria ka ashar tazawa Yahweh alahaya nawa wa na ba'a aid Quadash Bar Rana'ai. Verse 20. Wa Amar Alakam Ba'atham Aid Hara Ha Amar Amaria Ashar Yahweh Alayanwa Lana Salaga Lanya. Verse 21. Just 1 second. Verse 21, Ra'aha Nathan Yahweh Alahayaka La Panyaka Ata Ha Arataza Ila Rasha Ka Ashar Dabar Yahweh Alaya Salaki Alaya Abath Yaka Laka Al Ta Yara'a wa all ta thakaf. All right, back in the English, starting at verse 16. And I charge your judges at that time, saying, hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is with him. So this is how Israel is setting up the governing body or the ranking system, and the same way as it is in the ISUPK. We make sure that brothers and sisters are judged according, meaning that every matter is judged righteously amongst 2 or 3 witnesses. We have councils and men that are above us as well. That way that we are all accountable for what we do, our actions, and that we are walking according to what the word said. All right. Let's see. Verse 17. Ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. So no matter who it is that is being judged, so if a general is having a council with a captain of 13,000, or if he's having a council with a general that's right under him and an officer of 50, because that man is an officer of 50, he is not looked down upon because he is going to council with a general. The matter has to be heard, whether it is small or great matter, and it has to be judged righteously according to the Lord. All right. Continuing on in verse 17, ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is Yahweh's, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. So this is he's saying that these things have to be brought. If they can't be fixed by the men that are above you, then it has to go to a higher council. It has to go to men that are greater than that man or your camp leader. All right. Give me just 1 second here. All right. Verse 18. And I command you at that time all the things which ye should do. Verse 19. And when we departed from Horeb, when we went through all that great and terrible wilderness, which ye saw by the way of the mountain of the Amorites, as Yahweh our power commanded us. And we came to Kadesh Barnea. Verse 20. And I said unto you, ye are come unto the mountain of the Amorites, which Yahweh our power doth give unto us. Verse 21. Behold, Yahweh thy power hath set the land before thee. Go up and possess it, as Yahweh, power of thy fathers, have said unto thee. Fear not, neither be discouraged. All right. Back in the Hebrew. Did I read verse 22? Salaki, I missed one. Salaki out. And I don't think I read verse 22 in the Hebrew either. Forgive me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read 8 verses this next section because I did miss a verse on the last one. Salaki, or forgive me in the Hebrew. All right, so verse 22, Deuteronomy 1 and 22. Wata koraba, wat na alaya ka lakam, wa salaki wa ta'a marwa na shalak sha salaki na shalakha anashyam lapanya nawa waya chaparwa lana wa ha arataza wa yashaba wa debar ha darak ashar na ila baha wa ha irayam ashar na ba'a alaya alayana salaki. Verse 23. Waya yatab ba'ayanya ha dabar wa ahwak makam shanayam ishar anashyam ayash akad la shabbat. Verse 24. Waya panwa waya ilawa ha hara'a waya ba'awa aid nahal ashakal waya ragawa atha. Verse 25. Waya kokha wa Bayadam, Maparia, Ha Arataza, Wa Ya, Wayawar, Dawa, Alayan Yanwa, Waya Shabawa, Atanwa, Debar, Waya Amarwa, Tawabaha, Ha Arataza, Ashar, Yahweh, Ala Yanawa, Nathan, La Nawa, verse 26, Wala Bayatam, La Ailath, Wa Tamar, Wa Ath Paya, Yahweh, Ala Yakam, verse 27, Wata Raganwa, Ba'a Hal, Yakam, Wata Amarwa, Bashana'ath, Yahweh, Athanwa, Hawa Tazaya'anwa, Ma'arataza, Ma Tazarium, Lathath, Athanwa, Bayad, Ha Amaria, Laha Sha Mayad Nawa. Just a second. All right, verse 28. Ana Kanwa, Ila Yum, Akha Yanwa, Ha Masawa, Ath, La Babanwa, La Amar, Aim, Gadawal, Waram, Ma Manawa, Irayum, Gadalath, Wa Bataza, Warath, Ba Shamayam, Wagam, Banya, Ainak Yam, Ra'a Yanwa, Shama. And verse 29, Wa Amar Alakam, La'a, the Irataza, one, Maham. All right, and back in the English, Deuteronomy 1 and 22. And ye came near unto me, every one of you, and said, we will send men before us, and they shall search us out the land, and bring us word again by what way we must go up, and into what cities we shall come. So basically send out scouts to check the land out to see what is the best route to take. All right, verse 23. And the saying pleased me well, and I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe. So one of each tribe of the 12 tribes of Israel. Verse 24. And they turned and went up into the mountain and came unto the valley of Eshcol and searched it out. Verse 25. And they took of the fruit of the land in their hands and brought it down unto us and brought us word again and said, it is a good land which Yahweh our power doth give us. Verse 26. Notwithstanding, ye would not go up, but rebelled against the commandment of Yahweh your power. Verse 27. And ye murmured in your tents and said, because Yahweh hated us, he hath brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us. And that is a problem with Israel. That sounds so familiar because that is something that we do as a people all the time. We got brought out of, I won't say out of captivity, but we were in the bounds or the bonds of slavery in actual chains. Now it is more mental than physical chains. But when we were so-called set free, we had individuals or so-called leaders of ours who thought it robbery for us to be segregated from our oppressors and wanted to integrate with them. Even yet and still, even though we were the number one, we had the number one marriages in America. We had the number one households in America. During the Great Depression, we were on with our businesses, our households flourished above all other nations because we were separated. because we were to ourselves and we dealt with ourselves and with our own people. But our people hate being separated from everybody else. We want to be integrated with everyone and be a part of everything that everyone else has going on. And that is not of the Lord. That is not what the Lord has commanded for the children of Israel, or so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We are to be separated. That is what the word holy means. So many of you Christians say that you want to be so holy. You want to be holy. So you want to be separate. That's what you want to be. You should do the etymology, or you should learn the definition of so many words. The word holy just means to be separate. So as a people, the Lord wanted us to be separate, and we murmur and complain about being freed out of Egypt, out of slavery and bondage. And the Lord brought us into a land that he promised our fathers. And we murmured and complained about that because we were afraid of the Amorites, when we were supposed to serve the Most High God and fear only him. Verse 28, whither shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our heart, saying, the people is greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to heaven. And moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakims there. Verse 29, then I said unto you, dread not, neither be afraid of them. We were not supposed to be afraid, thus saith the Lord. But again, the children of Israel, our people, we always murmur and complain and worry about the wrong things instead of trusting in the Most High God, our power. All right, back in the Hebrew, Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 30. Yahweh, ala yakam, ha halak, lapanyakam, ha wa'ah, yalakam, lakam, kakal, ashar, aisha, athakam, ba matazarayam, la ayan nayakam. Verse 31. Waba madabar, ashar, ra'ayat, ashar, na sha'aka, Yahweh, alahayaka, ka ashar, ya sha'a ayash, ath banwa, bakal, ha darak, ashar, halak thumb, aid ba'akam, aid hama hama kwawam, hazaha. Verse 32. Waba dabar, hazaha, ayan ka, salaki, ayan kam, ma amayanam. Salaki, let me say that again. Ma amayanam, ba Yahweh, alahayakam. Verse 33. Ha halak, panyakam, badarak, lathawar, lakam, makwawam, lakan, nathkam, ba'ash, la yala, la ra'athkam, badarak, ashar, talakwa, baha, wa ba'ai anawa, yawamam. Verse 34, Wa Yashemai, Yahweh, Ath, Kwawal, Debar Yakam, Wa Ya Kwatazap, Wa Ya Shabai, La Amar, verse 35, A Yara Aha Ayash, Ba Anash Yam, Ha Ahal, Ha Allah, Ha Dawar, Hara'ai, Hazaha, Ath, Ha'arataza, Hatawab, Ha, Ashar, Nashaba'aith, Ya, Lathath, La'a, Bath, Yakam. 1 second. And verse 36, Zawa Lathya, Kalab ban Yapanha Hawa'a Yara'a Nawa Salaki Yara'a Naha Wala Wa'atan Ath Ha'arataza Ashar Darak Ba Walabanya Wa Ya'ain Ashar Mala'a Acharya Yahweh. All right, back in the English. At verse 30, Deuteronomy 1 and verse 30. Yahweh our power, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt, before your eyes. Basically letting them know, like, y'all doubting the Most High. He brought you here to give you the land, and now you doubt him even after seeing all the things that he did to free you out of Egypt. And you witnessed it. Verse 31, and in the wilderness, where thou hast seen how that Yahweh thy power bear thee, as a man doth bear his son, in all the way that ye went, until ye came into this place. I mean, you've gone through all of this. In layman's terms, you went through all the hell that you went through, and the Most High was with you. You didn't go hungry because the Most High fed you. You didn't die because the Most High protected you. You had shelter, the Most High covered you. So he's telling them basically, y'all need to tighten up. You're worrying about the wrong stuff when you should be encouraged and believing and trusting in the Most High God. Verse 32, yet in this thing ye did not believe Yahweh your power. It's a shame, man. Verse 33, who went in the way before you to search you out a place to pitch your tents in fire by night, to show you by what way ye should go, and in a cloud by day. That's crazy. That is crazy. Verse 34, and Yahweh heard the voice of your words, and was wroth, and sware, saying, verse 35, surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see that good land, which I swear to give unto your fathers. Verse 36, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, he shall see it, and to him will I give the land that he hath trodden upon, and to his children, because he hath wholly followed Yahweh. All right, back in the Hebrew. We're at verse 37. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 37. Gam baya, gama baya, ha tha'ana, Yahweh, bagal, ba, gala, bagal, ba, galal, come, la amar, gam ata, la a, taba'a, sham. Verse 38, Yahweh Shai, Ban, Nawan, Ha'imad, Lapanyakam, Lapanyaka, Hawa'a, Yaba'a, Shema, Athwa, Chazak, Kaya, Hawa'a, Yanacha, Yanachol, Na'a, Atha, Yasha'ala. Verse 39. Wa Tapakam, Ashar, Amaratham, Labaz, Yahaya, Wa Banyakam, Ashar, La'a, Yada'aiwa, Hayawam, Tawab, Wara'ai hama yaba'awa shama walaham atananha waham ya yarashwa. Verse 40. Wa atham panwa lakam wasa'aiwa ha madabara ha darak yam yama sawap. Verse 41. Wa ta'ainwa wa ta'amarwa al ya kata anawa la yahawa anahana na hanwa na aila wa na laha manwa kakal ashar tazawanwa yahawa salaki yahawa alahayanawa wa taha garwa ayash atha kalya malachamath wa taha yanwa la ailath ha hara ha. Verse 42. Give me just a second. Verse 42. Wa ya amar Yahweh al ya amar laham la'a ta'alwa wala'a ta lahamwa kaya ayan naya wakorabkam wala'a tanagapwa lapanya ayab yakam. Verse 43. Wa adabar ala yakam all yakam salaki wala'a shama'aitham wa tamarwa ath paya yahawa wa tazad wa ta'awa ha harha. Verse 44. Wa ya taza'a ha amarya hayashab bahar ha wa la qara'atham kam salaki la qara'athakam wa ya radaw wa ya radapwa athakam ka ashar ta'aishanya shanha ha dabar yam wa ya kathwa athkam basha ayar aid karam ha. All right, back in the English. Deuteronomy 1 and verse 38 in the English. But Joshua, the son of Nun, which standeth before thee, he shall go in thither. Encourage him, for he shall cause Yasha'Allah to inherit it. Verse 39. Moreover, your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. Verse 40. But as for you, turn you, and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. Verse 41. Then he answered and said unto me, we have sinned against Yahweh. We will go up and fight according to all that Yahweh our power commanded us. And when ye had girded on every man his weapon of war, ye were ready to go up into the hill. Verse 42. Yahweh said unto me, say unto them, go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest ye be smitten before your enemy. Verse 43. Pretty much the Lord was getting sick of the murmuring and complaining, the cowardice and not trusting in him when he had already shown his power. The Lord has shown us that he is for us, but he punishes us as well. The Bible tells us that the Most High God punishes or chastens those in whom he loves. We going through what we are going through because we sinned against the Most High God. And we're being chastened for the things that we have done against him. But the Most High God truly loves us. He loves the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the true biblical Israelites. But we have to trust and believe in him. All right. Let's see. Verse 43. So I spake unto you, and ye would not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of Yahweh, and went presumptuously up into the hill. Verse 44. And the Amorites, which dwelt in that mountain, came out against you, and chased you as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Hormah. Didn't listen. Went up and got chased out. It's horrible, man. Hard-hearted and stiff-necked, hard-headed as hell. We got to do better, y'all. We definitely have to do better. Deuteronomy 1 and verse 45 in the Hebrew. Watashab wa tabaka wa lapanya Yahweh wala'ah shama'ai Yahweh bakwalakam wala'ah ha azayan alayakam. Verse 46. Watashab wa bakwadash yamayam rabba yam kaya maryam kamaya salaki kaya mayam ashar yashab thum. Verse Deuteronomy chapter 2 and verse 1. Wanapan Wana sa'ai ha madabar ha darak yam sawap ka'ashar dabar Yahweh al ya wa nasab ath hara sha'ayar yamayam rabayam. Verse 2. Wa ya amar Yahweh al ya la amar. Verse 3, Rabbah, Lakam, Sabah, Ath, Atha, Ha, Hara, Hazaha, Panwa, Lakam, Taza, Pana. Verse 4, Wa Atha, Ha'aim, Tazawa, La Amar, Atham, Ibar Yam, Ba, Gabawal, Achaya, Kam, Banya, Aishawa, Hayashab Yam, Basha Ayar, Waya Yara'awa Makam Wana Shama Ratham Ma'ad. All right. Back in the English. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 45 in the English. And ye returned and wept before Yahweh, but Yahweh would not hearken to your voice, nor give ear unto you, because you disobeyed it. He told you not to go up. First, he told you what to do so that you can just go into the land. You didn't want to do that because you was afraid. Then he told you not to go up because at that point you wanted to agree that you'll go up and fight because now you believe and you trust. And the Most High said, no, you don't need to go up either. Don't go up and fight because I'm going to give it to your children. I'm going to give it to your youth. I'm going to give it to them because you don't deserve it. And what you do then, you still went up and disobeyed the Most High God. Then when you got back, you wanted to cry unto the Lord and he didn't want to hear it. The Most High turned his ear away from hearing you. Verse 46, so ye abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that ye abode there. Deuteronomy 2 and verse 1. Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as Yahweh spake unto me. And we compassed Mount Seir many days. Verse 2. And Yahweh spake unto me, saying, and verse 3, ye have compassed this mountain long enough. Turn you northward. All right, back in the Hebrew. Deuteronomy chapter 2 and verse 4. Wa'ata ha'ayim tazawa la'amor atam ibar yam ba gabawal acha yakam banya aishawa ha yashab yam basha ayar waya ya'ara'awa makam. Oh, Salaki, I read verse 4 already. Verse 5. Deuteronomy chapter 2 and verse 5. All ta tagarawa bama kaya la'a atan lakam ma aratazam aid ma darak kapa ragal yaya kaya salaki kaya yarasha la aishawa na tataya ata hara sha'ayar. Verse 6. A call the shabarwa ma'atam ba kasap wa akalatam wa gam mayam the karwa ma'atam ba kasap wa shath yatam. Verse 7. Kaya Yahweh alahayaka baraka bakal ma'aisha Yadaka Yadai La Katak Ata Ha Madabar Ha Gadal Hazaha Zaha Abba Ba'ayam Shana Yahweh Alahayaka Aimaka La'a Chasara Debar. Verse 8. Wana Ibar Ma'ata Akayanwa Banya Aishawa Ha Yashab Yam Basha Ayar Madarak Ha'iraba Ma'aya La Wa Ma'a Tazayan Gabar Wa Na'ibar Darak Madabar Mawa'aba. Verse 9. Waya Amar Yahweh Al Ya Al Tazar Atha Mawa'aba Wa Al Tatagar Bama Malachama Kaya La'a Athan Laka Ma'aratazawa Yarasha Kaya Labanya Lawat La Thathaya Atha Ara Yarasha. Verse 10. Ha Amayam Lapanyam Yashabawa Baha Aim Gadawal Wabar Waram Ka'aina Huayam. And verse 11. Rapa Ayam Yahashab Wa Apa Ham Ka'ai Nakwamya Salaki Ka'ai Nakoyam Wahama'a Waha Ma'abyam Yakwara Wa Laham and Amayam. All right, back in the English for the last 7 verses in English. Deuteronomy chapter 2 and verse 5. Meddle not with them, for I will not give you of their land, not so much as a foot breadth, because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for a possession. Verse 6. Ye shall buy meat of them for money, that ye may eat, and ye shall also buy water of them for money, that ye may drink. Verse 7. For Yahweh thy power hath blessed thee in all the works of thy hand. He knoweth thy walking through this great wilderness. These 40 years, Yahweh thy power hath been with thee. Thou hast lacking nothing. Verse 8. And when we pass by, and when we pass by from our brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelled in Seir, through the way of the plain from Elath, and from Zion Gabar, we turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab. Verse 9. And Yahweh said unto me, distress not the Moabites, neither contend with them in battle. For I will not give thee of their land for a possession, because I have given Ar unto the children of Lot for a possession. Verse 10. The Emims dwell therein in times past, a people great and many and tall as the Anakims. And verse 11, which also were accounted giants as the Anakims, but the Moabites called them Emims. That completes the reading for this Shabbat service. Shabbat service, Salaki. And with that, I say Imajim, which means to stand. Sar, which means to turn. Apan HaKodam, which means to face the east. We'll say the prayers, both in Hebrew and in English. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalat Noah, Chabawat Noah, Kasalat Noah, Chabawat Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ayanawa, Barasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, La'aiwalamyam, Aman. In the English we read, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. This is the power or hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashah, Nathelanawa, hakak, hakak, Larapa'ah, called Maka'ala, or called Marawa, hakak, Latahar, Ha Matazarayim, hakak, Lahakoyam, Hamathiam, hakak, Al Rakarwa, Hatama'ala, Lagarshan, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. In the English we read, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel, or Barak Yasha'ala in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasha'ala, Wa Yah, Waha Bayat Saparim, Barak Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. In the English we read, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Yasha'ala and the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew and then in the English. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al Haharyam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shemarka, Hanala'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tizalka, Al Yah, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a Yakaka, Wayarak, Malal Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Ra, Yashamar, Atnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza Adka, Wabawa Adka, Ma'ait, Wa'ai Walam. In the English we read, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew and then in the English. Alahayam, al damiyalaka, al takarash, wa al tashikwat, ayah, al kayahana, awayabyaka, yahama yawan, wa ma shanak yaka, sha'a wa ra'ash, al imaka, ya'ira yamwa, sawad, wa ya ta'aitazawa, al tazapawanyaka, amarwa, nakawa, wa nakakidam, magoya, wala'a, yazakar, sham yasha'ala, iwad, kaya, Nawa'aitazawa, Leba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Barya, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaryam, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashat, I'm Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, I'm Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sara'a, Kayabian, Barachal, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadayab Mawa, Ka'ira, Wakazaba, Wakatazal, Manai, Kal Nasiyakamwa, Ashar, Amarawa, Nayorasha, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanya Rakha, Ka'ash, Taba Ira Ya'ira, Wa Kalahaba, Talahat, Harayam, Kan, Faradatma, Basa Iraka, Wabasa Wapatka, Taba Halam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shemka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayaba Halwa, Aida Ai, Wayakaparawa, Wayab Abadwa, Wayada Aiwa, Kaya Ata, Shemka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kaha Arataza. In the English we read, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha'Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sasir, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zaid, yea, all their prince as Zabah and as Zamunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. This is blessings or Barakiyam in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, wa Makaya Allah, wa Alahayam, wa Tazabaya Alawap Yahana. Ha alawapyan, ha saranyam, ha kwatazayanyam, ha kayayalamyam, wa ha akwakim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the Wala Aman. In the English we read, bless you Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it. This is the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers and the school. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasures of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, the Army, the Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Sisters, Yeshabia, which means be seated. Men of Israel, we'll give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Majib Shabbat, Majib, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, Yashamatah, Sar, turn and face the sisters. Sisters, Majim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we'll give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Majib Shabbat, Majib, Barak, Yahweh Shamar, Alathan, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Yashamatah, class dismissed.
Yeah, Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling to rise no more. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit, but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't